So I got 2 packages in the mail yesterday. These are the last 2 packages I was expecting to get from Amazon for quite some time. And now the next thing is hopefully we go to Rayleigh's the next like next couple days, and I can go and get something for iTunes. Because there's a couple movies, new movies I have never seen before. I mean, there's probably a bunch of movies I have not seen before that are on iTunes that I might want to get that are, going to be interesting to see. But anyways, that's, and then there's also going to be music and music videos and stuff like that. But that's a couple days away. And I just, love, being able to watch movies that I haven't seen before, or I've seen that I haven't seen in a very long time. Like, for example, I watched Never Going Back with Maya Mitchell, and I can't remember her name now, but I hadn't seen that movie in a very long time, and I got it on DVD about a year, maybe like 6 months ago, something like that. Maybe it was a year ago. And then, so I'm going to talk to you guys about the 2 things I got today. I'm actually watching one of them right now, and the other one is a book, and they're great. So far, I'm like 30 minutes into an hour and a half long film, and it's called Spectacular Now with Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley, and Brie Larson's in this film, and there's a lot of probably a lot of people you probably know who they are or not. But those are just some. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Kyle Chandler, and there's probably a bunch of other ones in that. So the premise of the movie is Sutter Keeley, Miles Teller, a high school kid with effortless charm and self-proclaimed life of the party, is having the perfect senior year until he loses both his girlfriend and his part-time job. But when he meets Amy, Shailene Woodley, the nice girl next door, an unlikely romance begins as Sutter and Amy struggle to overcome the difference and help each other through the many challenges of growing up. And that's the movie I'm currently watching, and it's a good movie so far. I mean, I have seen it before, by the way. I've seen this movie before. And I was going to start watching all of the Harry Potter films last night. I mean, I got through like 20-ish, maybe an hour of the movie, and I mean, I've seen all the Harry Potter films like 100 times, at least, maybe even more than that. And I've seen it a lot, basically is what I'm trying to say. And I was going to start watching it again last night. I watched a little bit of it. I did not get through the whole film, but I'm making my way through it. And then the other thing is, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately as well. So the other thing is, I have the second book of the series. And there's also another series by a different author, but it's got the same characters in it. Like, it's got Lisbeth Salander and Michael Blomkist in it. But this one is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson. He passed away. And then the new series is called, I don't know how many books are in that series, but I think there's 3. It's by David Landgras or something like that, or Langergras, something along those lines. And the first book, I believe, is called The Girl in the Spider's Web. It was made into a film last year, or the year before last, and this is a very, shiny cover. Look at this. It's like a metallic cover. So this book is, like I said, called The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Once upon a time, she was a victim. Now Lisbeth Salander is fighting back. As she lies in critical condition in a Swedish hospital, Lisbeth is fighting for her life in more ways than one. If and when she recovers, she'll stand trial for 3 murders. With the help of Mikhail Blomkist, she'll need to identify those in authority who have allowed the vulnerable, like herself, to suffer abuse and violence. And on her own, she'll seek revenge against the man who tried to kill her and against the corrupt government institutions that nearly destroyed her life. I have not started reading The Girl Who Played with Fire yet. This whole series is about Elizabeth and Mikhail Blomkist, and it's just interesting. to see all these, amazing, things that I've gotten. I mean, sure, I haven't gone through all of the movies that I ordered. I got through 2 of them. Actually, technically 3. It's going to be 3, I should say. The only ones I haven't watched yet are the Underworld films and Underworld Blood Wars and Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, Pacific Rim Uprising, and Blade Runner 2049. I'm not going to watch the latter 2 until I get the first Pacific Rim film and the first Blade Runner film that was released in 1982. And that might not be for a while. And then I did have that, speaking of which, I did drink that Monster last night because I was watching the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It was a great No, that was 2 nights ago, wasn't it? What's today? Today's Tuesday. So that was 2 nights ago that I drank that. I haven't had another energy drink since then. I'm only going to be drinking them on the weekend, and it's only going to be for 2 more weeks. So I have 3 cans sitting right here. I have a Rockstar, a Red Bull, and a Nas. They didn't have any amp when I went to the grocery store this past weekend, but I might get different flavors of the Rockstar for next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. And then maybe get another Monster and maybe get a different Red Bull than, the one I had, that I have right here. So my plan is to finish watching Spectacular now, and then watch a few more YouTube videos because I need to get a little bit closer to today's date, which is, I'm on April 30th now. I was on April 27th, yesterday. So, I've been going through these YouTube videos left and right. Well, actually, technically, it was the 28th. But still. And I'm just... I'm sorry I'm getting my mixed days mixed up because, I did say Sunday was yesterday, which it wasn't. It was 2 days ago now. And all these amazing things are happening still. This movie was a great movie when I saw it the first time. This is the second time I've seen it. And I have not read the girl who played with fire, the girl who kicked the hornet's nest, and the girl with the dragon tattoo before. And I want to read The Girl with the Spider's Web and all of those books that are in that series as well. So, that's just me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You all know the drill. I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog, which is the 13th day of May, which means we're almost halfway through the month. Which is also another thing that's happening is in a couple days I'm going to be logging out of Twitch for a couple years. So there's that. And then, like I said, my high school, my 12 years since I graduated high school is coming up. Next month is the Dear Future Me update, and I've been updating the ones for 2025 and 2030. I'm asking a few more questions, which I'm gonna, I'll talk more about that when Dear Future Me 2020 version happens next month. Anyways, I hope you have the best birthday you can, whatever age you're celebrating this year, and just be yourself. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.